Hey everyone, this is SGO Blade. Before we start off, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and all I ask is you subscribe to watch more of my content so I can create even more content. I'll also have more social handles in the description. Now, let's get started. This is episode 1 of Why You Should Try The Division 2, an original series I made for TikTok covering various game modes, gear, and weapons that I personally recommend to any new player. Today, I'm going to be showing you the Memento Backpack and the Capacitor Assault Rifle, but I'll be breaking them down separately, as when I did this for TikTok, I made my videos 1 minute or less, and I want you guys to sit back and learn, and not be in a hurry. The Memento Backpack in my eyes is an ideal piece of gear for any hybrid build, especially since after its release, the Division 2 has dropped a couple hybrid gear sets and brand sets. For you new players, I also have some fantastic news. The Memento is easily obtainable through farming, loot allocations, and selecting backpacks, whether it's open world or you select to farm backpacks in the summit or countdown. Both those game modes I'll be breaking down in a different episode. Alright, so here it is. Alright, that's the town. I'll read it off later, but here are my stats, maxed out, skill tier, weapon armor, all that kind of stuff. Alright, let's let the fun begin. He dropped something. Did you see that? Remember that. That blue is bonus armor. Remember that.
Watch your flank! Move it!
Oh, looks like I'm going against some true sons. More blue. And more blue. This is the Memento Backpack. Remember that.
You're dead meat!
Alright, everybody. See? That blue, that's bonus armor. Alright. Let me get to safety here so I can actually read off the town to everyone here. Alright, everybody. Kill confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. Reds will give you 5% weapon damage, blues 10% bonus armor, yellows 5% skill efficiency. For every trophy collected, which is what you saw me picking up, which gave me my bonus armor, gain an additional 1% weapon damage and skill efficiency and 0.1% regeneration for 3 seconds. So again, that bonus armor you saw me picking up, that was part of it. It was increasing my weapon damage, skill efficiency, giving my survivability, keeping it up, up, up. Now, here's a fun fact for anyone who might not have played this for a bit or what have you. The Memento Backpack is really good for PvP if you're by yourself. Now, here's why. Let me just emphasize this. If you look at the bottom there, 300 seconds. Now, I've been in multiple scenarios in the Dark Zone where I've been by myself and I've left trophies on the ground. And I've left that area and I've come back and the trophy is still there. So pro tip, if you're going to be running the Dark Zone alone, have a Memento Backpack on you. That way, if you are by yourself or maybe with one other person who is in your group or a friendly, you have those trophies you can pick up so that you can get your bonus armor, your regeneration, your weapon damage. Because ideally, this right here will be your saving grace if you're by yourself. If you, depending on your build, you can either stay and fight or use that survivability and lickety split out of there. Alright? Now, due to the fact that Memento Backpack promotes hybrid builds, and I love promoting this game, another good piece of gear is the Capacitor Assault Rifle. First off, in order to get the Capacitor Assault Rifle, you'll need to complete 5 different summit challenges, which can be incredibly easy on an easier difficulty. Doing the challenges on challenging or heroic may require more time and patience, but they'll yield more XP. So here's the Capacitor Assault Rifle. My two favorite things, the quote, I'm going to read off the quote, sorry, I should have specified that. My two favorite things are cut and crossed wires, electric fires. Luckily, those two tend to go hand in hand, and let's spark it up and burn it down. Former Black Tusk technician. I like them, how they have those little quotes. Maxed out rolls, as you should have on your weapons. There's the tilt. There's the talent capacitance. But anywho, actually, yeah, sorry. The talent capacitance. Shooting enemies build stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5 skill damage after 5 seconds, and stacks decay 1 per second afterwards. For each skill tier, gain 7.5 weapon damage. Alright, now, remember, for each skill tier, gain 7.5 weapon damage. Now, if you look closely, Memento Backpack has 1 skill tier, so that's 7.5 weapon damage alone. But, if I can't really go over to it now, but the Technician specialization, after you level up a certain, I forget the exact one, but after you level up your Technician specialization, the Technician specialization will give you 1 additional skill tier. Now, that, in my opinion, also helps promote your builds, your hybrid builds, apologies. Here, Amped, it's a passive talent. Gain 1 skill tier. So again, Technician specialization, those two things are giving me 2 skill tiers for this alone. So 1 skill tier for my specialization, 1 skill tier for my Memento Backpack. And as you can tell from my build, I'm mostly reds and blues anyways. So with all of these stacking together, I'm yielding damage, and I can be building stacks. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you what I mean by building stacks for the assault rifle. You're going to be seeing it by the barrel, essentially. So if you look closely at my assault, where there's electricity, it says 0, 0. Now, let's watch this. Going up. 8 stacks. 13 stacks. 18. 27. 31. 36, 40, and now I'm maxed out. Unfortunately, this build I'm doing does not do any skill damage, but if I did do skill damage, I'll be doing amplified damage. So yeah, so that's the Capacitor Assault Rifle, the Memento Backpack. Originally, they were both for parts 1 and 2 for my TikTok series, but now they're both for episode 1 for why you should try the Division 2. My brand new revamped series for YouTube. Thanks for watching. Drop a subscription for more gaming content and episode 2. Appreciate it.